Where the last leveling up video ended off where we hit level 72 by flying to Barcelona, we are now on to level 72 and 73 in Pokemon Go. So if we go ahead and look at what the requirements are for level 73 to get there at level 72, we have the 25 Platinum Medals, which we instantly completed, purify 100 Shadow Pokemon, power up 3 Pokemon to their max CP, and win 30 raids. So for our maxed out Pokemon, guys, I am going to go here and I have in here somewhere, where is it? I know I have a tag for it, max. Okay, so I'm going to take this Sceptile up. I did get a 98% IV shiny Sceptile lucky, so that's going to be 200,000 Stardust. This task is going to be a little bit grueling on the Stardust, guys. Number 1 for the Sceptile. This one's already maxed, so I'm going to take that one out of here. And what do we want here, guys? What is this? That's a regular Oricorio. We have a Sandile in here. Okay, this is a 96% IV Blaziken that I have not maxed out yet, so I'm going to go ahead and max this guy out. That is a shiny lucky Blaziken that is a Mega, so I'm going to call that a level 50 Pokemon. And I'm going to take it out of the max folder. And then one more Pokemon in here. What are you guys feeling? What are you thinking? Do we do a unique one? Do we do that? Let me look. Guys, you know, honestly, I'm gonna max this thing. So I got another 98% IV. It is a 14 attack, but I really like the shiny Electivire. Maybe I'll get another one at some point, but I don't care. Whenever I can get the move on this thing, I can just evolve it and get that move. So I'm gonna go ahead and tag it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in level 50, and I'm gonna take it out of the max folder, as well as this Sceptile, take it out of the max folder because it is no longer needing to be maxed. So we have 3 Pokemon maxed out. That is done. And now as we walk back, I might as well just follow this route back, right? I am going to be purifying Pokemon. Remember, guys, 1,000 per purifies are the best thing to be able to do. If you have that, make a folder for it, start going after it, battle some rockets on your way there. That's going to be a really effective way to do it. Wait, that's not it. Okay, here it is. Okay, so we have Swablu. This is just going to be a task that's going to take a little bit of a while. And while, yes, I could sit here and do some 10 remote raids at midnight, what's really the point? I'm going to have to do 20 in person. So tomorrow we have a really cool plan because we are going to be doing a lot of stuff. So, there's 2. It's just going to take a little bit of time to be able to do this. The plan tomorrow is that we are going to be renting an e-bike. Well, in the morning. Okay, so that shop opens at 10, raids start at around 6, I think maybe a little bit beforehand. So we are going to be renting an e-bike and walking. So first off, we're going to start walking. We're going to see how many kilometers we can walk. The best way to gain kilometers in Pokemon Go is to walk a very straight line. One of the reasons why I chose Barcelona, not only because I've been here before, not only because I know the city, not only because Honest Greens is one of my favorite places to eat, and it's super reasonable, it's super tasty, and everything like that. The other thing, okay guys, check this out. I do have a shundo of this, and I'm kind of into collecting purifiable hundos, shundos, hundos, like as a collection. Once I get a shundo, I feel like I'm going to start the collection, and so when I can add a purifiable hundo, I like that. So this is going to be added to my unique collections right there that is purifiable, and it's starred out. Also purifiable, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit that guy right there, is to go really far and straight. And Barcelona is one of these places that it's very walkable. It has a lot of downtown metro area, and you can walk for such a far distance. And that's what I really like about this city. One of the best things that I like about this city is to walk. And so we're gonna be walking. For the first part, as soon as the bike shop opens, I'm gonna grab an e-bike and I'm gonna pedal at a very slow pace. I checked out the e-bikes. They do have a phone thing on the front, so I can make sure I'm be able to do the research tasks at the same time. But most importantly, tomorrow we are focusing really hard on trying to get as many kilometers as possible, because that in the next level is going to be one of the more challenging things. And that's gonna kind of set the precedence of how long I'm gonna stay over here in Barcelona. Because if it's gonna be quite a challenge to be able to do that, and it's gonna take like weeks, because there's a task, I'll show you guys. So this one, not too worried about it. Easy to get to level 74. Once you get to level 74, max moves, that's just buying stuff, 30 platinum medals, instant complete, 250 field research tasks, definitely doable, not too crazy. Explore 200 kilometers is gonna be the bottleneck of this one, which then is gonna take us to the next task, which is send 500 gifts to friends. And this is what I'm really trying to get to as fast as possible, because that is gonna be capped. You can only send 125 gifts per day. So if you guys are watching, you're on my friends list, when you see me go to level 75, please make sure to open all my gifts every day. I need to send as many as I possibly can. 999 great throws, not too much, but this one, as well as this 200 kilometers, is gonna kind of set the precedence for how long I'm gonna be staying over here with Steven. And guys, I just wanna say, keep up the grind. I love you guys. This is gonna be great video content. Make sure to stay tuned, because every single time that I develop a new level, maybe a new tip, something that's going on, I will let you guys know. For the 999 throws, having Palkia's Spatial Rendon is really, really helpful. Do not overlook that. Or the other way you can go is either freeze shock or ice burn, where it kind of freezes the Pokemon and doesn't make them as jumpy. Cool, but more manageable is just try to get as many of those as possible, and I prefer having the spatial rend on when you're doing that. So those are my tips that I've learned so far. Make sure you're battling your Rocket Grunts. If you have the Go Pass or not, make sure to get to level 75, which is gonna give you the 2x hatch Stardust, and using those 12-kilometer eggs is gonna be very effective in getting you extra Stardust by earning those 1,000,000 Stardust. But most importantly, guys, if you're not a creator and you're not trying to speedrun this like myself, don't do it. Enjoy yourself, have fun. Take it slow. Who knows how many years it's gonna take before we get a new leveling system. Why push this? Why rush this? Everybody's gonna be level 80 eventually. And you might as well enjoy yourself along the time, because as soon as I hit level 80, then what? Then what do I do in the game? I'm already done with it. But hey, we're gonna keep purifying, and I'm gonna see you guys in the morning. Wait a second, before we go to sleep, this is where we're at. We are powering through this as much as we can. On the way home, we are already at 22. So this is really not a task that takes very long. It's just taking a little bit of time. Remember, 200 kilometers, the biggest challenge, to see how far you can push yourself in a day, and then to gauge how long it's gonna take you to hit that task. Good night. Top of the day to everybody out there. I am a little tired, guys. So yes, if I do look tired in this video, it's because I am tired. Literally though. Okay, so we have our day number 2 in Barcelona. Yesterday was an absolute long day. I was up till about 3:30 making sure the video looked prime and proper for all of you guys. And today what we're gonna be doing is hitting level 73 in Pokemon Go, and then on to level 74. And you guys know I did talk about it in this video where I'm gonna go and rent a bike, okay? So there's a bike shop not too far from here. I'm gonna have to go to the bank and get a couple of euros, and most importantly, give them the euros so that I can rent this electric bike. There's a lot of motorcycles and scooters and everything like that. If you guys are seeing in the background over here, it's very mobile society. I'm gonna go complete this route real quick. I'm gonna use this Electabuzz and start getting it excited. And I'm gonna head to Honest Greens as well. If you guys are ever in Barcelona, please check out Honest Greens, man. Their food is top notch, absolutely top notch. And no, I'm not sponsored by them, but I absolutely love their food and I love and support them. And man, it is a delicacy, dude. I am absolutely telling you, okay? So let me complete this route right here, and then I'm gonna turn around because Honest Greens is that way. And it is 8:53 a.m. Originally, I was planning on waking up at 6 and doing these raids, but I need to be a functional human at the same time. And that might not produce a functional human in me, running on 3 to 4 hours of sleep for 4 days in a row. And I'm not a parent yet, so I am going to be this way. No, shout out to all you parents out there, for real. Okay, route complete, 30-minute timer. Okay, and while I was editing last night, look at this, guys. We have 100 to go and 99 completed. So what we are gonna do is we are going to take a shadow Pokemon. I honestly spent too much Stardust on this. Please take my advice. Please make sure to have the 1,000 per Purifies, especially if you're not to level 72, or especially if you are taking a slow grind. Save up all these shadow Pokemon. It's gonna help you out tremendously, and you're not gonna have to waste all this extra Stardust on virtually nothing. Thankfully, we do have some extra Stardust to go there. So we have 3 of 4, and then it is raid time right now. So I'm gonna power through as many raids as I possibly can on the way, and I'm gonna be doing every single raid that I can, preferably the 1-star raids. And then in 1 hour and 6 minutes, it's gonna switch over into the Halloween event, which I do believe there will be more raids in the area. But if you guys do wanna see where we're playing here, Barcelona, I told you guys it's a very walkable city. Lots of really straight streets, which is going to be advantageous for our next level when we're going to be exploring 200 kilometers and doing 250 research tasks and everything. Wow, this guy really wants to get excited, doesn't he? He's going to give me a route, 2 different items right there. Let's go ahead and check this. Okay, and Honest Green awaits us. Let's go get some food, start our day right, and let's jump on into doing 30 raids. Will we get something good in 30 raids? Find out. We have raid number 1, which is gonna be a Deoxys. And if you guys just saw those birds that flew by, those birds are parrots. And apparently they're invasive species out here, and they're everywhere. So if you hear birds chirping in the background that don't sound like normal birds, apparently there's just a whole bunch of wild parrots. And if you just put your hand out, they will fly into your hand, literally. I've seen some people do it. Maybe I'll be able to catch it on video today. Just put some seeds in your hand and just standing there. And these birds literally just fly right into your hand. So on to Honest Greens. Got a couple people in the lobby. I know not too many people wanna do these Deoxys raids. That's why I'm really excited for when it switches over into the Halloween event part 1. Guys, I'm not gonna be doing a tip video for that one. More than likely today, maybe tomorrow, but just seems like people just aren't really into tips these days, to be honest. So I'm gonna be capitalizing on vlogging right now, and I will definitely be giving you guys tips, obviously, because that's what I enjoy doing and that's why I do it. But for right now, oh, Chris is on. What's up, Chris? All the way from Singapore. I think we're 9 hours back, but it's about midnight for California / West Coast time zone. Maybe put a Rayquaza in here. Looks like everybody readied up. Okay, we're going straight here. So I obviously won't be battling every raid like this with you guys, but for the first couple, you know, we like to kind of battle together. We might as well battle together. You guys gotta let me know in the comments below, what's your favorite raids to do when you're trying to grind out raids really fast? You guys go after 1-star raids, 5-star raids? I'm really kind of only a 5-star raider. I'll show you guys my stats here in a second, but for today, Halloween events here, Sinistea shinies out. There's multiple things that are gonna be out with the shinies, so it's gonna be perfect. Right at 10, well, the raids won't be here till 11, so I honestly might hopefully finish it by then. But we started around 8:50. We'll see how long it's gonna take us to do the 30 raids. And then the strategy is I have a tracker, so that's gonna track my distance. I'm gonna go rent that e-bike. Gotta get out those euros like we talked about and rent the e-bike. It's 35 euros a day. Previously, when I've been over here, the euro was weaker than the dollar, but now the euro is stronger than the dollar. So last time I checked, it was $1.17 per euro. So it's a little bit more expensive than I have experienced in the past. And the one good thing about these Deoxys is they're not very strong. So in 30 raids, you guys think we get a hundo or a shiny? We are almost there. We got the Psychic, we got the Rayquaza going on for the Mega Level 3. Don't overlook those Mega Level 3 guys. Take advantage of them. They will help you capitalize on XL candy. A little bit extra XP. Deoxys almost down. I really hope that they have one of my favorite dishes here, and it is a salmon lox toast with this like hollandaise sauce, and it also has asparagus on top. I dream about this dish, I really do. And they also have filtered water, and the place honestly is amazing. Can't wait to show you guys. 1606, uninterested, got plenty of XP, and non-shiny 1606 Deoxys. Forget which hundo of this I have, don't recall. This is like literally the easiest excellent throw ever. Also guys, when you're getting with the nice throws, the excellent throws, yes, raid bosses do help, but they are not the most efficient way to get yourself there. Not even for the excellent throws, I promise you. If you can master excellent throws on your Pokemon in person, gets you there way faster. I tested it in my video when I got to level 50 in a day when I hit all those excellent throws. If you guys do want to see that, check it out up here. Oh goodness, Deoxys, come on brother. I gotta be more patient with this thing. Have no patience for Deoxys. As I say that, okay, left hand throw it for the excellent throw. How about that? Got it, there it is. Patience pays off in Pokemon Go, always guys, I'm telling you. 1606, not good. Another Deoxys. Deoxys number 2 going down. Man, these things take forever. I'd actually prefer the 1-star raids at this point. We just gotta blow past this level as fast as we possibly can. 1625 non-shiny. Breakfast guys, time for breakfast. Got to get into a Latias raid that's right down the street here and see if we can get some people in this. I think a lot of people are waiting. Shout out to Amanda for jumping in. Probably for the Poltergeist and other things like that. Oh, we got 4. All right, well, I mean, come on guys. Shadow Latias, you can have a Shundo. Mark, Max, and recap. This is it guys. This is what we've been waiting for so very long. Buen provecho, as they say over here. I'll tell you what though. It's not pretty to watch somebody eat this. It is a rough experience, but it's delicious. While I'm eating breakfast, guys, and my hands are tied up, I just want to introduce you guys to the side click, okay? The side click is a tapping device. That is all you got to do is hold down on this to turn on. Once it starts flashing, is all I have to do is put this on my phone right here, and it's gonna tap at 1,200 clicks per minute so that I can use my hands to do this, to drink this, and this thing is still going after the raid for me right here. Just like that, Latias going down, 1895. This is honestly one of my favorite devices, guys. If you do want to pick one of these up, it helps with feeding berries to gyms, it helps with battling raids. Watch this, I can even click through this. Watch how fast this will go. All the rewards, check this out, you won't even see them. You all didn't even see him, did you? Bang, bang, and there we go. Non-shiny there. And I did post this on my Instagram story, and some people are asking me questions like, oh, this is lazy. Is it lazy? So many of us have to multitask all the time, number one. Number two, I, from playing Mega Rayquaza this past weekend, have literally sore thumbs. My joints are sore, and I really don't want to get carpal tunnel because of playing Pokemon Go later in my life. And so in order to reduce stress on our joints, remember, like, sitting like this all day doing this is not an opportune movement. This is not gonna help us out in longevity of our joints in life. It really just is not. It's not produced for that. Our joints are not supposed to sit in these positions for a very long time, and yet we sit in them extremely long. So not only can you guys just sit this device on top of your phone, you can also just go ahead and pull this part off and put it back on, and you can move this around your phone pretty easily. So the side click is highly recommended by me. It's changed my life in Pokemon Go. It's absolutely reduced stress on my joints, helped me be productive by multitasking. Maybe you guys are working, maybe you're doing school, maybe you have something that you want to do in another game that requires tapping that would be optimally helped out. This thing changed my life, and you guys can use Trainer Club as a code in the Amazon link below to get yourself a discount. I highly suggest you guys pick one of these up. You will not be disappointed. It absolutely crushes everything while I'm multitasking. And guys, you have to optimize your time here while we're playing. And most importantly, reduce strain on your joints, because that is one of the biggest things that we have being gamers, video games, console games, putting our hands in these weird positions for lots of times, putting our thumbs in these weird positions. You don't want to compromise your joints over the longevity of your life. First ever Poltergeist raid going down for us. Watch this. 6:15, guys. I don't even know what the hundo is off the top of my head, to be honest. Let's find out if this is it. Yeah, dex entry. Let's go. Shout out to Fleece. Mysterious ghost type. Has more than one form. Different types of tea candles. Why don't you try to find it so we can meet? If you're unsure which form you found, you can show it to your team leader. Counterfeit. Kind of cute though. Literally zero candy. You guys know I'm out here grinding when I'm remoting into a Shadow Aerodactyl raid locally because I'm eating breakfast. Got ourselves some chia pudding. 3, 2, 1. Shiny Shadow Aerodactyl coming right up. Nope. 1881. Absolutely no idea what the hundo is. You know the grind is real when I'm out here raiding for a Cherubi solo. The one thing that's a bit of a bummer is you have to wait, what, like 15, 20 seconds? I think it's 20 seconds before you can ready up solo. I don't know why they do this. Why do they do this? This makes no sense to me. I just don't get it. Maybe to make sure that people don't accidentally ready up when there's nobody in the raid. Okay, maybe it's not 20 seconds. Is it gonna be 30 seconds? 30 seconds, all right, come on. Nobody, literally, there's not gonna be one person raiding a Cherubi with me. I promise you that. Absolutely promise you. I don't even wanna send an invite. So I believe this is gonna be raid number 10. We just got done with breakfast. I drank way too much liquid just to prepare me for the day. We're bringing a Rayquaza into a Cherubi raid. Is crazy. Dragon Ascent for the win, and maybe we'll get a shiny Cherubi, who knows? But we're on our way to the bike shop after this, and we're gonna probably have to zigzag a little bit to try to get as many raids as possible. I just need to get to the kilometers. That is the biggest thing right now, and then we're gonna have to test how much can we get in a day with riding a bike. That is the number one thing that I'm worried about right now. Not worried about, but aware of, let's call. It has switched over to the Halloween event. As you can tell, Halloween spawns out here, showcase Sinistea. You guys have to raid for those, so you don't have to. Remember, patience pays off in Pokemon Go. I'm telling you guys, do not overlook that. Do not worry about it. So 10 raids down, Deoxy's over here, and then we're heading to the bike shop. Hopefully we can get some people that will join this. And probably, oh, we got Zorua in here. I'm like, what? There's a shiny Electabuzz on the map. Yeah, right. We're all coming through with the Pikachu raid. Come on, baby, be shiny, please. Dang it, 635. I honestly don't know what the hundo is for the weather boosted Pikachu. I was gonna say shiny Pikachu, not shiny. 635. This is definitely not that one. Okay, got another raid? Nope. How about another one? Anyone? At a raid? Somebody is? Who is it? Oh, yep. That's the Pikachu we want. How many more raids do I have, remote-wise? 2 more remote battles. Nice. We are in. Let's go. And the next one, Pikachu, Pikachu. See if it's raining wherever this invite's coming from. Not really sure. 651. Okay, that's definitely better than the last one. Still doubt it's the hundo. Come on, baby, be shiny, be shiny, be shiny, be shiny. Dang it. I'm actually curious what the hundo is now for weather boosted Pika. I love that you're excited about life, but you're really just giving us a hard time here. This one, 651. Not it, so even higher than 651. Oh, we got our excited buddy. Okay, there is a Salamence raid right there. I'm gonna go ahead and remote that real quick, and then I'm gonna switch out once I get there. See if I can grab a couple people to jump in with this Salamence with me. Let's see. Diego, you want a raid invite, brother? Masingo. Most people are probably here not raiding for this, honestly. So doubt I'm gonna get too many people joining, but if we get one, I'm sure we can duo this thing, especially with all these strong ice types we now have in the game, which I absolutely love. And we have picked up our bike, guys. Here it is. We got the charger on the back. We have a lock so we can lock it up overnight. And we also have where we're gonna be putting our phone right in here. So let's go ahead and do this together so we can get ready. There goes our case for our camera. Love that, as well as our lenses. Okay, this is perfect. The case sits in there great. All right, guys, we are ready to rumble here. So just so you guys can see where we're at right now, we have everything done except 14 raids left. Bike ready to go, charger right there. And this is gonna be hopefully the hack that we use to get ourselves as much kilometers as we can possibly do in a day with taking the least amount of wear and tear and the most efficiency for level 74. Let's get these raids done and then we'll be on. All right, guys, we have our bike tracking right now. Average speed, it's gonna hopefully track everything that we're doing today. To track our distance. Let's see, yeah, distance, okay, perfect. Okay, so we found 2 raids over here. We have a Shadow Phantom, which honestly at this point, I really don't even care what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into this raid. And then we have another raid like literally right across the street right there. And then we are on to, I believe this will be 18 raids. There's a Sinisty back in the park over there. And then we're just gonna try to do as many of these quick raids as we possibly can, and then we'll get on to level 73, and then we're on to the kilometers. I don't know why we have to wait 30 seconds to be able to ready up. Doesn't make sense to me. Hey, I am not the game designer. This is epic. It looks great. Bye-bye, Phantom. Right across the street, we then have the Alolan Marowak, 17 raids. Yep, that'll put us at 18. And I will do some legendaries on the way. It's just not gonna be my primary focus here. Done. Okay, let's make sure there's nothing else that we need to do over here. Oh, they have the Hisuian, whatchamacallits. I wonder if you can evolve this event. And then we're gonna go right back into the park. There are 3 raids right in there. So the Sinisty, you can see it. It just doesn't look like anything. I thought it was a glitch, but it's actually a raid there. So as soon as I jump into this and I ready up, I'm back in the park. Guys, I literally almost didn't even beat this raid. Oh, I was riding everywhere and I'm like, oh gosh. Hopefully that catches it. If it doesn't, I don't even care. All right, we caught it. Let's go. Okay, where are we at right now? We need to go and hit that raid. Oh, that's the Genesect raid. This is a legendary. I swear wasn't there 2 1-star? Did 1 despawn? Okay, Genesect is easy to beat. And then we have the Sinisty, which looks to be right up here somewhere. Let's see, let's kind of get our bearings here. Make our guy move a little bit. Come on, buddy. I think it's that way over there. Yeah, Sinisty raid. Making it happen. We got somebody in there. See who it is. Imagine if I knew them. Nope. All right. Raw, Eevee fan, Jim. Got to send it to the Patrons first. So if you guys do want to get on my friends list, you guys can. That will also be in the pinned comments below. If you want to jump in the Discord, Master Tier or Elite Tier is going to get you on my friends list. I could ready up right now, but I'm going to see if somebody wants to jump in real quick. I know people are going to be hunting these shinies, so got to do what we can do to help out. It's also like 3 a.m. everywhere, so I'm not sure if people like just fell asleep with their phone on or what happened there. All right, ready up at 35, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think everybody's asleep. Y'all ever fall asleep with your phone on? It's beautiful out here today, man. It is just like gorgeous. It gets very hot here, but right now it is just next level nice. All right, Sinisty. I'm really glad that we have our tanky Zamazenta in here just in case it throws some type of crazy attack on us and we can't sustain, you know? You really gotta have these bulk ready. All right, will we get to shiny? This is 19 raids down, 11 more to go. Nope. What would a trip to Europe be without a Mr. Mime encounter? Oh, hey there. The OG regional. One of those regionals that you're like, man, will I ever get this when the game first came out? I mean, am I really gonna travel all the way to Europe? There wasn't trading, there wasn't anything, but here we are, actually catching a Mr. Mime in Europe. Let's go. I mean, I've caught plenty in Europe, but you know. Next, we have a Shadow Yamask going down. Didn't really expect to ever say that in a video, to be honest with you. Ooh, 513. This raid did expire, so I have to make sure I catch it. Got it. And Shadow Drowsy is sitting right here. Timing it up perfect. Wait, hold on. Before I do this, let's see where I need to go next here. Okay, definitely that way, because that one will hatch. There's 1, 2, wait, is that 3 minutes on that? What's this raid? Okay, it is 3 minutes to hatch. Perfect. Is that to hatch too? Okay, that is definitely the way to be. Yeah, there's a lot of raids over there. Okay, so we're gonna hit this, go straight down there. Looks like a Sinisty raid, a Yamask raid, and then we're gonna have some other raids hatching. Oh, that is definitely the way. So that is that way, down that street. Let's jump right in there and ready up. We had to come all the way out here to this really just unfortunate looking place right now, guys. I mean, it's just so unfortunate. The weather is just terrible, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself, honestly. Just kidding. Honestly, it's like literally the most perfect weather I've ever experienced. Like right now, it is a slight breeze. I need a hat. At some point, I'm gonna have to go buy one because I didn't bring one to Houston, and then I didn't realize that I was jumping on a plane after Houston because I kind of got the idea when I was in Houston. So I believe this is going to be, this is a Marowak raid. These are actually, they're actually decently strong to solo. Takes a decent amount of time. I believe this is gonna be my 27th raid, and then we're gonna have to cruise back, but man, it is gorgeous. I mean, come on. And I am noticing, I already kind of knew this, but I'm gonna have to really pace myself on this bike, and that's something that I had already anticipated, that we cannot go super fast when we're on the bike. Like, it's just not something that we can do. We need to make sure that we are at a good clip and a steady clip and just faster than walking. And the goal here is not necessarily to like, I mean, obviously it's to do as fast as possible, but as little effort in trying to get 200 kilometers as fast as possible. I had to take a quick minute and get some vitamin D, and now it's back to the grind. Third to last raid has been completed. We have the Shadow Latias going down. Where's the raid counter? Where's our counter? Okay, maybe we're not gonna get the counter. Dude, what is up with the shinies on this thing, man? Make my life a lot easier. All right, 2 raids left, guys, I believe. Quick catch this, hopefully. Latias, stay. Another shout out to Pokemon Go, man, for speeding up all these animations. This is such a better experience. Holy smokes. Dang, just like that, we got it. Dos más. And where do we have to go now? They should be hatched over there. Okay, wait, we got 2 shadow raids right there. So I'm gonna go down 1, cross the street, and we're golden. The second to last raid going down, and I think the last one, I'm not gonna go for that one because I realized that there is another raid sitting right here, and that is a Hisuian Samurott. So we're just gonna go ahead and take that guy down. Even though we already have had a raid day, we had the shinies. This is not about anything else but grinding through the task. Oh goodness, we're at 9% battery. All right, gonna have to plug my phone in because we've been out here for a few hours now, probably like 4 hours, 29 raids. Gonna hit it with the golden raspberry. Boom, great throw. I really dislike this animation. Sincerely dislike that animation. Just another level, dude. Oh, that's a Shadow Latias over there. Okay, I mean, that would be a cool one to finish on, but it is what it is. You wanna finish on that? Do we? 2 minutes? Yeah, we could do that. We have the last battle. The absolute last battle is gonna be a Shadow Latias. Maybe we'll get a good one, who knows? It's a cool one to finish on. Not sure what's going on with this car behind us. Doesn't really look like this is a place to pull a car. Oh wait, maybe you can pull underneath. Okay, just making sure I'm not gonna get swiped while we're doing a little bit of a battle here. 5 people in, Latias. I like the Shadow Latias better than the normal one, especially the Mega. The Mega is a challenging one to fight, but this one is much easier to take down because when it goes into shadow, it makes it glassier. And even by a little bit, that's what counts. So we are going to go into level 73 right now after this battle, which is good. We're about 3 hours behind where I wanted to be today, to be honest with you guys. I wanted to get there around 10 o'clock, but I couldn't just wake up with like, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do like 2 hours of sleep again. It was gonna wreck me. So I had to get 4 hours of sleep for this video, and we're gonna grind this as much as we can. I feel like I've been saying that phrase a lot. I gotta probably stop saying that phrase. Come on, Latias. The most important thing that I'm thinking right now is that we gotta figure out how many kilometers I can actually get in one day. So I'm gonna put a timer on. I'm gonna really go at a very slow pace. I'm gonna try my best to not go over that pace. We have the bike, it has a battery in it. It is an e-bike. I'm gonna ride it in eco mode at the slowest pace, and I'm gonna kind of try to like be around pedestrians and just go just a bit faster, you know, kind of like a slow to medium jog, because if we go past a certain pace, that's not really gonna work. And then I'm also gonna be doing research tasks along the way, so I'm gonna be letting my modded plus go ahead and do all that work. Remember, if you guys do want one, they're in my Discord. If you guys have been in my Discord, you don't know where it is, it's in the shop. And if there's nothing in the shop, you guys have to make sure that you react, acknowledging the rules of Discord, basically saying you're not going to be doing any hate speech or anything like that, because we don't tolerate that there. And then number 2, you have to pick a team. Once you do those 2 things at the top of the Discord, every other room will open, except if you're looking to get the hidden rooms that are for the raids or for my friends list. 1988, not 1988, 1888. 1988 would be a really good one. And so this is done. That is taking us to level 73, as you see right there. Let's go. We hit level 73 in Pokemon Go. Not a shiny and really not a good one, but I mean, I really just enjoy having these Shadow Legendaries out, especially when there's just a lack of raid bosses to kind of give us a little bit more diversity to be able to battle. So I appreciate Pokemon Go kind of surprising us there. We're already getting the level 73 requirements, 30 platinum medals, as you guys saw in the background. Stay with us, Latias. We want to just make this go. I'm throwing left-handed right now. Stay. All right, let's try to hit an excellent throw with the left hand. This is where we go. Can we hit excellent throw with the left hand? Not it. A little bit harder. 1, just still stay there. No, another left-handed. My wrist feels a little stiff there, guys. Here we go, we got this. I would say that of all the legendaries to catch, the shadow ones are my favorite. Okay, this is gonna be a challenging one because they attack so much. So it makes setting the circle so much easier. Got it, nice. Level 73. This one is a trash one. I can't wait to see what the IVs are. 6, 11, 9. And there we have it. Level 73 in Pokemon Go. 383 Pokemon caught, 202 Pokestops visit, and 11 kilometers explored. We have the Shades, Rare Candy, 1 Premium Battle Pass. I still don't think those rewards are really enough, guys. 30 Ultra Balls, 25 Pineapple Berries, and some max heals. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw these Shades on because I like that. Let's see, I think they're under accessories. I keep seeing it. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, put those on. All right, we're a baseball player out here. Look at us. We really actually look like a baseball player, huh? All right, guys, level 73. So the tasks for level 73 are going to be, obviously we have the XP. So that's gonna bring us below the 1 billion mark. Some people are like, well, what's happening to my XP? Nothing's happening to it. That's just, as you level up, that's how much XP is required to the next level. So this is how much extra XP I have, because if you still go down to your total XP, it's not diminishing, it's not taking away your X3. So we got the 30 platinum medals. We have to level up a max move 20 times, which is gonna be easy when I'm done with everything today. 250 field research tasks, and I have 3 of them stocked up right here, because I knew this was coming. So we have this one. So as we go past all these Pokestops, I am going to be spinning them, and I am going to be adding them to the completion of everything. 2 and 3. All right, guys. Well, there we have it. We don't have to do raids anymore. We're on to level 73. And now it's time for the biking to see if we can get this work, because the biggest task of all is to explore 200 kilometers. This is gonna set the precedence to how long I'm gonna be in Barcelona. Is this gonna make sense for me to be here for a short, long time? Or is this gonna take way too long, and then that 300 and 400 is gonna be impractical because I still have to go to Nagasaki, and I'd like to go home before I do that and be home for a little bit of time. So let's continue. We have the bike. We are ready to go. While I'm sitting in line here, I might as well remind you guys that while you're grinding level 73 to level 74, you have to do 250 field research tasks. Reminder, save your level 1 Pokemon. This is gonna be asking you to power up a lot of Pokemon 10 times, especially if you're doing this during the Halloween event. So all you gotta do is take a level 1, you just get it to 10 candy, 3,600 Stardust. Some of you guys may be like, well, that's wasteful. I could see what you're saying, wasting 3,600 Stardust. But if I power up all my Pokemon every time, I'm gonna be using a lot of Stardust, and I already have a lot of Pokemon, and for me personally, I do it in videos, so that's not really gonna work for me, but throwing a 3,000 Stardust for 2 research tasks right there to get us to 20 is more feasible to me than going and powering up legendaries 10 times. And I'm gonna be having to do about a lot of that, especially because there's a lot of these tasks out there, and I've already done it multiple times. The other thing you can do is just power it up to, well, if you do it to 4, that's only 800 Stardust. And if you had a ton of level 1 Pokemon, you would only have to spend 800 Stardust and then discard that Pokemon. But for me now, I don't really care. I'm gonna have to spend Stardust anyway. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible, so I'm just using 1 level 1 Pokemon and powering it up 10 times, 3,600 Stardust. It's much easier for me to gain back 3,600 Stardust and to keep on grinding than it is for me to try to gain back 100,000 Stardust if I'm powering up like a level 35 or 40 Dialga, for instance. Cliff has officially gone down. Just had some lunch. Now it's time to clock some kilometers and complete some field research tasks. The field research task is just driving around. Guys, hopefully you have a lot of candy for these dark and ghost types right now, because there is a lot of these evolved tasks out there. And so that's what I'm gonna be doing. Obviously catching a lot of Pokemon over many years, many Halloween events. You've stocked up on quite a bit, so that is something that's super easy to be able to do. We have catch 2 more of the Dark and Ghost types, a Evolve one. I'm gonna try to save that. So where we're at right now, after lunch, I haven't done the max moves because that's really easy. I'll do that probably in tomorrow's video or whatever video we're gonna be doing tomorrow. And the 29 field research tasks, I'm expecting to get at least half of those done today. The kilometers is what we're gonna start testing right now. Right now, I am at 27.3 kilometers this week. I've walked a lot already, guys, like an absolute ton. So this is a reset from the first one. Stopwatch on right now. We're gonna ride our bike for 30 minutes. I'm gonna see how many kilometers we clock, and then I'm gonna walk for 30 minutes and see how many kilometers I clock. I just wanna make sure that we are getting the most out of what we're doing and we're not missing out on anything. So that is the start, and I will be back checking with you here in a second, 30 minutes. Just look how beautiful this is though. Remember, if you do choose to ride your bike, you cannot ride it very fast. I fortunately have a gauge right here that tells me how fast I'm going. I'm trying to go in between 7 and 8 kilometers, something at like a medium jog pace. If you do go faster, it will think that you're driving a car. And you can't drive a car and play Pokemon Go and clock your kilometers. So that guy's on a scooter. He's not going that fast, but this is how fast we gotta go. If you wanna see our leg movement right now, it's literally just this. And I have to really watch how fast this goes because this is an e-bike, so it does get a little bit of a kick. And this is where we are biking. So I'll report back. 30 minutes is done. A minute over, but I've been sitting here for a second doing a research task. So in that 30 minutes, we got ourselves a grand total of 30.8 kilometers and started at 27.3. So we did 3.6 kilometers in 30 minutes, which would mean every hour we do approximately 7. I did stop a little bit to complete some research tasks, so I could be a little bit more efficient than that. So every 10 hours, that means we do 70. So technically, I think if I really grind it out today and then 7, hitting this late in the day is just a bit of a problem. We're gonna have to do as much as we can today, honestly. That's just how it's gonna have to go. And now we're gonna try walking and see how many that clocks. I doubt it's gonna clock more than this. If I look at that, there's just no way, man. Like an average week, really hard walking for GoFest is around 160 kilometers. And right now that pace was about 70 kilometers in 10 hours. So if I did it for 2 days, that's 140 kilometers. So tomorrow, I'm gonna have to try to get some sleep tonight. I'm probably gonna retire a little bit early and then wake up and just try to have a good night's rest so I can be a little bit more energized throughout the day. So I'm not just absolutely struggling. We got the power up task that keeps popping up over and over again. I'm grateful that I do have some level 1 Pokemon, but eventually I'm probably gonna run out. I'm just like not sure why we have these power up a Pokemon 10 times tasks and then they're everywhere. Like why? That one will never make sense to me. I promise you, that one I will never be in support of. So, I mean, these research tasks are gonna come along the journey, right? So I'm gonna go and park and then we're gonna do the walking in 30 minutes and see how much we can clock then. It is now time to test the next walking. Okay, 30-minute timer started, and we are currently at, easy with the stops, guys, 33.2. There's just no way I'm gonna get better than that. I mean, I'm always open to be wrong. I'm always open to be proven wrong. See what happened. Catch 10 fire-type Pokemon. Are there even fire-type Pokemon out here right now? When was the last time I caught a fire-type Pokemon? I mean, I guess there's some. Oh, Litwick. Got it. Okay, well, maybe. I think for this one, I'll probably just not use this. I also have to do my daily adventure incense too, so I have to make sure that I'm aware of everything going on. We already have an incense going, so I can't do that yet. I'm gonna let this run out and that. But the good thing is I have like 190 incenses regular, so throughout this entire time that I'm grinding, I need to run these incenses to kind of just get down the stash. I've gotten so many of them in boxes and then everything that we've gotten so far. So just make sure that we do not look past anything that we might need. Evolve 3, all right, I'm dumping this. There's just no way I'm waiting for that because I think those are only in field research. I don't really think I see those in the wild. Catch 5 weather boosted Pokemon and evolve 3 ghost type, perfect. The ghost type is way easier than dark type. There are more ghost types out there. I wish there was a ghost dark type. Such a bummer that there's not an evolvable ghost dark type out in this event because that would make these so much easier, man. I've evolved so many Pokemon. Oh boy, all right, 30 minutes, I'll be back. Catching a Gligar from a and not good, but timer is done. Let's check out how long We have walked right now. 33.2 is where we started, and we ended at 35.6 for a grand total of 2.4. That is 1 kilometer less than what we had before. So easy decision. I already knew it was gonna be the case, but I just want to test out like how different it was. And I also had stopped a couple of times. So like as soon as these researches are done, which I don't really need to push that hard because I'm only at 12 kilometers total and 97 research. Like I said, tonight I'll probably do the level up the max move. I have a folder right here. Remember what I tell you guys always. I always say this, and I will always keep saying this: patient pays off in Pokemon Go, right? So I got this lucky trade right here, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to max all the moves, but I didn't. Guys, guess what? There's 3 max moves on each of those right there. So that's 6 because I already needed it. Then I have this Shundo Gengar. Guess what? 2 and 2, that's another 4. So that's 10 just in 2 Pokemon because I remember what I say. Patience pays off in Pokemon Go. It always does, and it always will. If you are just patient, do what you need until the time comes when you're gonna do something else. And this is a prime example. We're doing Spotlight Hour right now. What did that say? With weather boost? Sunny weather. I don't think that's really the play right now, guys. And when those things come, then you can then do them, like right now. For instance, another thing I'll show you guys, because we had to purify all our shadow Pokemon. Patience pays off. That's Best Buddies. I can get that right now if I really wanted to. So all I gotta do is do it. Where is it? It's one of these tasks right here. Purifier, 919. So I added 100 into this because patience pays off, and I'm not overly zealous. I'm not trying to complete it immediately. I'm not a completionist. I do what I need to do, but I have everything that I need to complete this stuff just in case I have to do it along the way. So that, I'm telling you, if you can play Pokemon Go like that, your life will be so much easier. You're gonna be abundant in a game created for scarcity. And that's what I'm trying to help you guys with. Always be abundant in a game that is literally made to be scarce and create FOMO inside of you. About 100 research tasks and change in, and we got ourselves our first shiny. We have a shiny Zorua. Let's go. This is one of my favorite shinies just because of the black and the teal combination. I think this shiny is so good, man. It just looks so good. It's 471. It's not great, but it's okay. Eventually we will trade that. Eventually we'll have something good from that. So that is research task since we started 104 of all 3 ghost types, and we are obviously back on the bike. Got to get back on the bike, man. This is going to be the way to get it. We're at 14 kilometers. Tomorrow, I'm planning to do as much as I possibly can on this bike. So apparently it ran out of battery somehow. I don't really know how that happened, but it did. So I'm just kind of pedaling it. It's still kicking a little bit, but it says it's out of battery. We obviously know what is the most efficient route. And hopefully in tomorrow's video, you guys are going to see me get all the way to level 74. And reminder, 74, 34 platinum medals is done. Hatch 75 eggs, doable on this. Then we have the great throws, but most importantly, we get to send the 125 gifts, which is going to be the next kind of time lock, as you would say it, because you just can't send more than that. So guys, on my friends list, if you're not in the Patreon, and maybe you're a friend of mine, you're watching the video, please open your gifts. Starting now, I would love you guys for that. Thank you so much. There we have the next shiny from Field Research. We got ourselves a Vullaby. Nice, 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 514. I also don't know what the 100% IV is from research. A bit out of touch with that. Please tell me I caught it. I did, and definitely not that one either. All right, so 0 for 2 good IVs coming from Field Research for shinies, but that puts us at a grand total of 139 research tasks, 19 kilometers explored. The official tally of the day, guys. 21 kilometers explored, 165 research tasks done, no max moves done, but we will do that tomorrow for you guys. We have one more research task that we can check together, and here is the bike tracking app that we used. And here is the bike tracking app. We did our average speed of 7.9 kilometers. We did a grand total of 31.4 kilometers over a thing of 4 hours. And it looks like it does also count when I walk a little bit. So it's not always just this, but that is day number 1 complete in the books. I want to go ahead and click finish there. Rode around and did the ride grind for level 73 and completed 21 kilometers. The reason why I did that, I just kind of want to see how far like that went compared to clocking Pokemon Go. See if it's kind of accurate. So 21 compared to 30, it looks like 9 kilometers off, which is a bit of a bummer. But we got plenty more tomorrow. That's where we're at today. Stardust honestly stayed relatively the same all day. As far as our 100% IVs, we actually get a Shadow Pick-a-Peck that I purified as a hundo. Stardust relatively rated the same. It's pretty much it. But we did get a couple shinies, if you guys do want to see. We got this one on the ++. This one on the plus plus, that one on the plus plus. You guys saw that one and that one. Remember, modded plus pluses, Gengar edition is out. Check out the Discord to get yourself one in the shop. Double verification, team as well as agreed. And that's all. Love you guys. See you out on the next video. Peace.